So you mentioned FIFA stance on the goal line technology and the changing of the rules. But earlier, before this World Cup, there were many talks about how many finals were finished with penalty shootouts and how this isn't maybe productive for the game. It isn't as interesting for the viewers. So are there any considerations for FIFA for changing penalty shootouts, a different way of choosing the winner in a final?
To be honest, it's not really up to me to talk about this right now, but I know that there are ideas. Even Mr. Blatter had ideas about extra time penalty. I don't know what exactly is being put forward to the board, IFAB, in March, but this is being a discussion topic. So I don't want to anticipate what the outcome is, but there are discussions about it. Yeah, I personally think that penalty is the most exciting, but I agree it's maybe not the most satisfying, especially if you lose.
And some of FIFA's plans for the future, for future programs, social programs maybe, or organizations of any kind?
We are constantly developing our football development programs. One of our new programs is called Performance, which is focusing on the administration of the national associations. We clearly identified the national associations administration as a point where we need to support them more. And the stronger the national associations are, the better they can then implement the programs and use our funds to develop the sport. This is in the football development area. On competition side, we always try to make our competitions more attractive. Now we added the environmental element into it, so we try to organize climate-neutral World Cups. And on the social area, we continue the Football for Hope movement work. We also have a very strong medical program called Football for Health. And we are working in all directions all the time, and there's so much to do, so we will never run out of ideas and programs.
That's great. You said during the presentation that UEFA has a bigger income than FIFA and a bigger budget. Is this mostly due to the Champions League and the income that it gets, or is there something else?
No, Euro is about 2/3, I think, of the World Cup. So they have already 2/3 of that, and then they have the Champions League every year, which brings in a lot of money. But also they have to pay a lot of money in form of prize money to the teams. A bigger percentage of their income goes back to the participating teams than it is the case for FIFA's World Cup.
And due to this big income that UEFA gets because of the Champions League, are there any possible thoughts or plans of making a world team competition?
We have the world team, the Club World Cup.
Yeah, Club World Cup for a greater amount of teams.
Again, I don't know whether there are plans like this. The Club World Cup so far consists of the winners of the confederations plus the host. I personally I'm not aware of any concrete plans to change that. I think it will be difficult to add another layer to that event.
And we discussed how much FIFA and the rest of the world would lose out on if there couldn't be a World Cup, both culturally and in the sense of budget. What would have to happen for a World Cup to be cancelled?
Think about the 2002 FIFA World Cup in Japan, Korea, September 11 in New York. It was just a year before. And there were huge concerns that the World Cup couldn't be staged. The insurances were not any longer willing to insure the event. So a terroristic attack, of course, damaging of the infrastructure, threats like this, or natural catastrophes, that could happen, yeah. And against this, we can't insure our event.